Hi everyone. Alright, we are going to be planting some tomatoes and peppers today. I've already got some things started under the grow lights, but I figured I'd show you a little bit how I'm doing things. I'm in my kitchen, so yeah, I plant them in the kitchen because I don't have a nice greenhouse to do anything in, and it's a little bit cold outside and I don't like being chilly, so I'm doing it in the house, in the kitchen. It's all good. I'm using these seed trays here that I've already filled up with dirt. And the way that I do it and try and keep things clean in the kitchen is I just get a tub and fill it with dirt, seed starting mix. I'm using like a mixture of some organic compost that I've already had and then some seed starting mix. The seed starting mix I'm using is an organic. It's actually by Burpee, but it was on sale last year when it was getting off the season, and so I got these for like less than $3 a bag. So I bought them out. I just bought everything they had. So it's organic. It's seed starting mix, and I'm happy with it so far. Everything's been doing really good that I have started already. So today's let you know what I'm growing. I'm going to plant a few extra besides what I want in my garden in order to maybe share with some neighbors or friends or what have not, and have them available for those that don't have great grow lights or would like better varieties, or not better but different varieties that's offered at the big box stores. So I am starting some Amish paste, and which is my go-to for like sauce tomatoes. They have very little juice in it. I mean, it's all a lot of nice, good meat and little seeds in it. The next one I'm growing is a giant crimson tomato. I've grown these for the past 3 years. This is my all-time favorite tomato. This one is put up by Michigan, in my gardener. In my gardener. He found these seeds in a museum, and there's a bunch of videos on his website if you want to look it up. But it's really neat that these seeds were extinct for 85 years, and they're now making a comeback, and it makes it so that we're getting the nutrition and the type of tomato that was grown back in the olden days. So I really like this one. I haven't had any issues with it, no bugs on it, no bottom rot on it. Perfect, beautiful tomatoes. Next one I'm growing is vintage wine tomato. I tried these out last year and I actually really liked them. I liked the texture of them. Didn't have much problems with them at all. So I'm growing those. And then the other ones I'm growing are some Roma tomatoes. These are very prolific. I get a lot of tomatoes. They're smaller than the Amish paste one. But you get like almost like a cherry tomato. You get a whole bunch in one area, and they make up for volume, but they're pretty good. The next variety I'm going to get is Brandywine Pink. These are a really large tomato, and I haven't had as much success with these in the past, but I'm going to give it one more try before I give up. And then Cherokee Purple tomato. This is a really dark tomato. It has like a smoky type of flavor or scent to it, and a little bit on the greenish side and really dark purple on the inside. Some people don't like it because they're used to just having tomatoes being red, like what you normally see, but they actually had a pretty good taste to them. So those are the varieties of tomatoes that I'm growing. I mean, not a huge variety, but enough to keep the counter full of tomatoes this season. And then for peppers, we'll see if I grow all these, but I grow these every year. Cayenne pepper, I dehydrate them and grind them up and use them for our seasoning and make pepper mixes with it. Corna di Toro Rosso, it's a sweet Italian pepper. It's really good being sauteed in things and for eggs and salsas and stuff. The other kind is Marconi red pepper. These things are huge. They're really big and they're beautiful pepper. And they have a nice, good amount of flesh on them. And then the other sweet peppers, I'm going to try this canned purple beauty pepper. Those are really pretty. Haven't had much luck on them being very prolific, but I would usually get at least one or two. So I'm happy with that. And then these ones here are red bell peppers. They're just from my harvest in the past, and I just keep on collecting the seeds and keep regrowing them. And they keep on giving me back. And then I'm trying this new one this year, Sunbright Bell Pepper. It's a yellow one, and they're supposed to be pretty sweet. 5-inch long sweet peppers are bright yellow color that will add a ray of sunshine to any salad or veggie tray. Great for stuffing. And it soaks up any flavor you fill it with, along with its own crispness to the mix. So I'm going to try these and see if I like those. And that is it for the sweet peppers, and the cayenne pepper. And then of course I'm going to grow the chili peppers, again for drying and seasoning. And then jalapeno pepper, gotta have those every year. Actually, I didn't grow these for the past couple years, but I'm gonna go ahead and get them. I'd like to make some cowboy candy this year with those. These ones right here, these two right here, I made a hot sauce last year that was absolutely delicious. It really had a lemony, citrusy taste to it, and I really liked it. It was hot, but not that hot, because I'm kind of a wimp when it comes to peppers. But this is lemon spice jalapeno. They're really beautiful yellow pepper. And then the other one is sugar rush peach, and this one had a really nice flavor to it as well. And then one I'm trying new this year is this lemon drop pepper, and they sound like they would be pretty good. They're from Peru. They're spicy and tangy with a lot of fruity lemony. Of course, I seem to like the lemony or fruity peppers, which seems to be the trend that I go towards. So anyway, those are the peppers that I'm going to grow. So I'm probably going to need more than this one tray for all these peppers and tomatoes. So I'm going to go ahead and get another tray and start filling these up. I already got these all filled up. It makes it easier, and then I put a little dot in the center of each one and I usually dropped 1 or 2 seeds in each one. The tomatoes I usually only do 1 because I usually get pretty good germination on those, and I don't worry about it. The peppers, well, I might do 2 in each one this year, and so that I can have some extra to share. But anyhow, let's go forward and let me get another tray get going so we can get these planted. Okay, so I got another tray. I guess if you want to know what I'm using, these are some really nice durable trays. It sits into a insert. Here, let me take some of these out so you can see, but it has like an insert in there. I don't know if you can see that, and then that has holes in it that lays inside of a really durable tray. And these have holes on the bottom, and what I found is that the roots really go through there and search even down into the insert looking for the water, and you bottom water this, and I really like the system. This has been awesome. So I am going to pour some dirt potting mix into my bucket. Try to make a mess in my kitchen. That's what happens. Alright, and then what I do here, sleeves, is I pour some water into the soil to get, I would say to get it activated, but it gets the soil going. And mix that up a bit and make sure the soil, it's just easier to, the soil gets so light and fluffy when it first comes, and so it's easier to put it in those little seed things, little pots, when it has some moisture into it. And I don't get it sopping wet or anything like that, just so you know, when it kind of clumps up but crumbles is kind of how you want that. And so nice to get my hands in this dirt. I'm excited for the growing season. I know I'm going to be exhausted and tired when it comes to harvesting all of this stuff, but I enjoy doing it. Okay, so I'm just going to pack one of these and then get it off a little bit so it's kind of level, and just start filling these up. to 2 trays, and now I got to figure out how many of each one I want. And then what I'll do is just put a little dipple in each one. That way it helps me track which ones I've planted and which ones I haven't. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to go ahead and mark these with what I want and get these all prepped before I put the seeds in, because then it's basically that the pot will tell me what needs to go into that pot, and it helps me keep a little organized in what I am growing. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that, and I will be back with you shortly. Alright, so I got them all marked. Books trays, and well, except for these, I'm going to put some basil in there. So anyway, I'm going to drop the seeds in here, and I'm probably going to put 2 or 3 in each one just to make sure I get good germination, and then thin it down, or take the spare one and put it into another little pot and have extra to share or to plant or find a spot for it. I know it will go to good use. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and finish marking these ones right here for the basil that I'm going to go ahead and put in here. Extra basil is always a good thing. And then put the seeds in here. And anyway, I wanted to show you a little bit of the process of how I do my kitchen seed starting journey here. And you can see it's not that much of a mess in here. It's actually pretty clean considering I'm playing with dirt in my kitchen. So anyway, I'm glad to have talked with you guys and shared. So anyhow, thank you for coming and visiting with me while I'm doing my seed starting of the tomatoes and peppers. And I look forward to talking to you guys again soon. Have a great day. Bye.